Hello, I'm Alexandra from Restoration Dream, and today I'm going to show you a cute little collection of my Easter things that I have had over a lifetime. So let's go inside and have a look. Here is my collection of Easter vintage things that I love. And if you like collecting and you like glassware and porcelain and china, and all things vintage, consider subscribing to my channel where I do a lot of collecting and thrifting and turning old things new again. I talk about restoring my own dreams while I restore my home that's broken into a beautiful Victorian cottage. And I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and join me on the journey and watch all the wonderful things that are taking place here at the cottage. So this is a little Fenton Art Glass piece, little basket, and it has some wildflowers on it and sort of a little grid pattern and a twisted handle. I love the twisted handle. And then finally they put a rim of cobalt blue around the edge. So anything with cobalt blue in it, it's just coming home with me. I just love the color. It's my favorite color. I think that's because I'm a sapphire birthstone baby in September. So I just love blue sapphires. So this is a beautiful Fenton glass basket, and I like to decorate with it. So let me show you what I'm doing with it this year. So this is how I've decorated my little Fenton Art Glass basket. Isn't it cute? Just a tiny little basket with some gold foil eggs, chocolate eggs, and some really cute little carrots I found at the store. And I just love this little marshmallow bunny. I think he's really cute. So, it looks even better decorated, doesn't it? Yeah, I like this. A Fenton Art Glass Easter basket. And you can just see the little pattern with the flowers and the foot. And here it is. Really cute. So the next piece I'm going to show you is a little porcelain egg that has applied pattern to it and some gold trim. I had one just like this when I was a little girl, and I used to keep all my little treasures inside. So when I found this, when I was out thrifting one day, I just had to have it. I think it's really sweet. So it has decoration all the way around. I just like vintage things. So you can use your vintage things in your Easter decor. I just have to stop and show you the view that I have from my kitchen window. Look at this beautiful snowball tree in full bloom. I just love looking at that. And this is where I'm building the future vegetable potager. So please join me on the journey and you'll see it come to pass into a beautiful French style kitchen garden. Now here is another one of my favorite things. This is a piece of Fenton Art Glass. I purchased this in the 1990s, and it's the only Fenton egg that I have, but it's a pink opaline glass egg, hand painted, and it's signed on the bottom. Little wild violets. Violets are one of my favorite flowers. Really very nicely painted. So it says Fenton on the bottom and the name of the artist, hand painted. something L. Everson. Some of you might know the names of the various Fenton Art Glass painters, but this is a piece from the 90s. I only get pieces that really speak to me. They have to stand out, and I like a good price on them. So I don't like to pay really high prices, which is why I made a short video a while back about eBay. The prices have really shot up on eBay, so I'm just trying to save you some money. Quite a few people were very angry by that video and saying, oh, you're just pointing out one thing or whatever, but I was noticing a pattern. But hey, if you've got the money to pay those prices, there's a lot of really great pieces on eBay to be had. But I prefer to shop and try to find pieces that really speak to me and that are a reasonable price and not exorbitant in shipping and all the other costs associated with collecting. So I was just trying to help other shoppers that are more like me on a limited budget. So this is the piece that I bought brand new in the 1990s. And I really am so sad that the company is no longer in business. It was a great American company. And I love anything that supports the arts and gives artists paying jobs. So just think that somebody sat there and painted this after it was, you know, a mouth blown into a press mold. And I think that's wonderful, supporting artisans. So someday I wish that the arts could return to our countries and be made in the United States and made in England and made in Japan and make lots of beautiful things again. So this is a really sweet little piece that my great aunt made. It's from a mold and some sort of ceramic mold she used, and then she painted it. And I just like the little bluebird on the nest and the little orange flowers and a little bluebird on top. So that's my great aunt, my grandfather's sister. Her name was Fern, and I just loved her to pieces. She was the sweetest lady. And anytime she gave me something, which was only a few times, she would just cry about it. She just had the most sensitive heart, and I loved that about her. She was so kind and wonderful to me. So this is my vintage. I'm thinking this was probably painted anywhere between the 60s or 70s. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know for sure. But this always comes out for Easter. So this is a piece of stoneware that I bought from Temptations, and I love rabbits because I rescue house rabbits. I have 2 of them right now, and I had 2 previously that lived out their lives with me. And right now I have fleur-de-lis and bourbon. They're brother and sister Holland lops. So I like rabbit things all year and not just for Easter. So this is a very heavy stoneware pitcher, and sometimes I put flowers in the back side, and sometimes I just have it on my counter because I think he's really cute. So rabbits aren't just for Easter, they're for whenever you like seeing them. And here's my real Easter bunny. This is Bourbon Rabbit. He's sleeping right now because I had him out running around in the garden, and he is wiped out. And this is my final piece. This is a little pink glass pressed rabbit on a nest. So I have some candy inside, but here's a little basket weave nest and a cute little tiny pink bunny. So I love these nested animals. I have some hens on a nest, and My love of rabbits is very apparent, but I just like the pink glass. So I put in a few extra chocolates in here, a couple of carrots, and some more of the gold eggs that I have. Not too many. Don't want to overdo it. And I think it's just cute to have out for Easter. So finally, this is just my little Easter basket. It's not vintage. The rabbit is vintage. This is from when I was a little girl. And, but this is all new, just a wire basket and some Easter grass. I normally like paper Easter grass, but I liked how this grass was iridescent and the eggs with the gold. So it just goes nicely, fresh and green with the little bunny inside. That's my Easter basket for this year. Well, I really hope that you enjoyed seeing my vintage collection of Easter things and rabbits that I like all year long. And please consider subscribing to my channel. I do a lot of vintage collecting, restoring my home into a charming Victorian style cottage, a lot of gardening and antiques and furniture, thrifting and restoring into something wonderful. So I hope that you'll join me on the journey. See you in the next video. Bye.